Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so we all know the visionary Seth Rollins, and I saw this video online how his current World Heavyweight Championship reign before he vacated it resembled his previous title reign in 2015, and I'm here to break it down just a little bit more. So in 2014, Seth Rollins takes the famous chair shot to Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, breaking up the Shield, one of the most iconic heel turns of all time. And then we see history repeat itself once more where Seth Rollins takes that chair shot against Roman Reigns at the end of WrestleMania 41. And then we see Seth Rollins aligning himself with the Poles, aka Triple H and Paul Heyman. And with both of them, he'd go on to form himself a faction with the Authority and then the Vision with Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. And then after forming his new faction, he'd go on to win Money in the Bank with the Authority and the Vision. And now this was all circulating at the same time that John Cena was WWE Champion, and mind you, Cena won these titles the same night Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank in 2014. And then John Cena becoming 17-time World Champion. This happened the night after Seth Rollins aligned himself with Paul Heyman. And then on the two biggest stages of them all, Seth Rollins would go ahead to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase and hijacking the match between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, creating history for itself. And then one of the biggest World Heavyweight Championship matches this year of 2025 between Gunther and CM Punk. CM Punk would go ahead to become World Champion after so many years and coming back to the WWE. Seth Rollins was there to ruin it all. Then, obviously, these two historic moments, Seth Rollins at WrestleMania and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, closing the show as a World Heavyweight Champion. But before Seth Rollins was able to do all this, he actually lost both of his matches previous to winning the World Heavyweight Championship and cashing in. And by the way, this is one of my most favorite WrestleMania matches where Randy Orton catches Seth Rollins out of the air with the RKO. He would actually then go on to defend against the same people he just lost to in his first title defenses, meaning that he lost that match against Randy Orton at WrestleMania and then would go on to defend it in his first title reign against Randy Orton at Extreme Rules. Then his next defense in both reigns would be all against babyfaces in a fatal four-way match, having this match at Payback against Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, and then a Clash in Paris with LA Knight, CM Punk and main event Jey Uso. Then he'd go on to defeat the two biggest babyfaces in the company at the time to become dual champion with John Cena at SummerSlam with the United States Championship and then the Crown Jewel Championship against Cody Rhodes. Then unfortunately after doing so, he would actually get injured in a house show and then at Crown Jewel as well. And that then obviously led to Seth Rollins relinquishing the championship in 2015, and then the night after on Monday Night Raw, he was written off the script with an injury. So what do you think about the WWE potentially rewriting history for the Vision Seth Rollins, and what do you think is next?